Welcome RegenAG Nation, week 6 out here in Beets. These things are looking really good actually. They are, we're about to head into a big stress period. So we're watching the water carefully. It's a delicate balancing act between keep them wet, keep them growing, and also don't create the type of humidity within these things to create better conditions for fungal pathogens and things like that. I'm going to do my best Mario 2 impersonation. Pull one of these things up. Doot, 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 doot. We're just going to see what they look like at this point. Obviously, a lot of them are different sizes. We've seen everything from this, which is probably, pound and a half, 2 pounds, something like that, all the way up to 5 pounds. So depends on how much space and how much room that they have. At this point though, looks like they're developing, putting on a lot of size underneath the ground. We're on the watch for Cercospora. Most people got a protection type product on at the beginning of July, right around the 4th. It looks like any small spots that we've seen, they don't look active. So it looks like we've got good protection. Want to stay on top of that. Probably every 3-4 weeks, something like that at a minimum. At this point, it's really watch the water, pay good attention to that. We're looking for anything that could be feeding on these leaves. Seen some webworm and some different things out here, but want to show you just a little section in here. I know it doesn't look great. This is probably a nematode issue within this field. What happens is they start to feed on all those roots, and then the plant can't get as much water, so you start to see these leaves drying up. It's kind of, you'll see it in circles, patterns, kind of pockets, right? It's really interesting because we do a lot of nematode sampling. It doesn't always justify some type of application. In this case, the field looked pretty clean, but you still see that there are some areas within the field that can have some issues. Interestingly enough, one of the things that we've done is in certain areas of this field, we applied a product that was a thyme-based product in Chitosan. What we did is we followed this up about a week or 10 days later. We took some nematode samples. We had about a 90% reduction in nematodes in the areas that we treated. This is a very natural thyme-based product, so there's no harvest intervals or re-entry intervals, things like that. So really impressive results. It might be a great tool to utilize in situations where you expect to have a tighter rotation. You're going to have nematodes. Cyst nematodes are the ones that do the damage mostly on beets, and so you can go in and clean a field up either prior to planting or sometime in season, and you've got another tool in your toolbox that's very effective. So be on the watch for that. We just want to encourage you to get out to your fields, check things out, dig around the soil. This is all fun, and so we want to remind you, make farming fun again.